This is Travis Lancaster with this informative speech. My ID, my dad, my daughter, my wife. Okay. Whenever you take a shower, use the restroom, wash dishes, or do your laundry, you produce wastewater. You are most likely unaware of the process to treat wastewater and just how important it is to the overall health of our modern society. I'm going to give you a high-level view of the journey your wastewater takes. I can present this topic to you because I am a highly trained and certified wastewater treatment specialist with many years of experience. I have personally treated approximately 6 billion gallons of wastewater. I did the math, as any good operator will do. I'm going to tell you about the citywide sewer collection system, the people who oversee the treatment process, and the regulations put in place by the government to ensure that the wastewater is safely treated and returned to the environment. Let me describe how your wastewater travels through the city to reach the wastewater plant. There are miles and miles of sewer lines running underneath your city, connected to your home by smaller lines. Simple gravity is utilized to propel the wastewater along its journey. According to the Greenville Utility Commission's annual wastewater report, there are over 400 miles of these pipes running under Greenville, where I live. Once gravity has taken the wastewater as low as it will go, pumps are used to raise the wastewater back to a higher level so gravity can take over again. Referring again to Greenville Utility's wastewater report, there are 44 of these pump stations in Greenville alone. Your wastewater has been zipped underground across the city and now has reached the wastewater plant where operators, like me, take over to remove disease-causing bacteria. Operators are highly trained and certified through a rigorous state-administered examination process. The North Carolina Operator Certification Program administers training, continuing education, and exams to make sure that its operators are up to the task of performing this most critical job. Operators use an almost completely natural process to remove pathogens, which is often surprising to most folks. Curated microorganisms are employed to consume the pathogens in wastewater, and operators oversee the biological process as well as the upkeep of the mechanical equipment used to carry these processes out. From the beginning of your wastewater's journey to the end, the entire process takes place under the watchful eyes of certified operators. The federal and state governments tightly regulate how clean the treated wastewater must be before it is reintroduced to the environment. Treated wastewater is strenuously tested to ensure it complies with laws that ensure that it will not harm the environment. The Clean Water Act of 1972 established federal laws to regulate wastewater treatment. Treated wastewater must meet or exceed these standards before it's considered clean. Laboratory personnel microscopically examine samples for any potential remaining pathogens, and any body of water where wastewater is reintroduced as treated product is monitored regularly for negative impacts. The government routinely inspects wastewater plants and requires operators to continue their education yearly to stay abreast of any changes to processes and laws. So, your wastewater has traveled through a vast network of underground pipes to reach the wastewater plant. Once it arrived there, highly trained and certified operators, like me, have worked diligently to ensure that the entire process met with stringent state and federal regulations. The government takes the treatment of wastewater very seriously and requires that the people who oversee the process are highly certified to effectively accomplish this mission from the first stage to the last. Jacques Cousteau said that we forget that the water cycle and the life cycle are all one. Most of us in America take the wastewater treatment process for granted, and hardworking wastewater personnel do their best to make sure it stays that way. Thank you. There they go. There they go. And there's my ID. All right, thanks a lot.